The age of artificial intelligence is upon us, folks. Everywhere you look, AI technology is being used to generate everything from images and video to whole blog posts and websites. And it's even found its way into travel planning. That's right, you can use artificial intelligence to plan your trip. Or so they say. Considering Explore Niagara has its own free travel planning services, I decided to see if we could beat the bot. Alright, so the goal of today's video was to compare an AI travel planner to a genuine human travel planner. So to start off, we had a specific prompt for both, and that was to plan a one-day trip to Niagara Falls, entirely within the Niagara Falls, New York, American side, and everything had to be within 10 miles of the brink of the falls. Now, to start off with the AI, its recommendation for a hotel was the Sheraton here on 3rd Street, which I must say is a really strong pick. This is a great hotel with a wide variety of amenities within it, including a pool and dining areas, multiple restaurants. It's a really great pick. So let's see if our human can beat that.
All right, so I do agree. This is a great selection. I picked the DoubleTree. The reason I picked the DoubleTree is two reasons. One, it's a closer walk to the water, but then also you really can't go wrong with some warm, fresh cookies. So that was my reasoning for the DoubleTree.
That is also a really good reason, also a really good hotel. I'm going to have to give a point to both of you. So both the AI and the human are getting a point in round one. Now let's head off to Niagara Falls State Park to see what's next on our itinerary. Alright, so both the AI and the human chose to go to Niagara Falls State Park, but where they split down on either direction is what to do in the state park. The AI virtual assistant said to go to the Maid of the Mist boat ride as well as the Cave of the Winds. There's one small problem with that. The Maid of the Mist boat ride is not in operation in early March and has historically never been in operation in early March due to the ice flows. So, not looking good for the AI. Nick, what did you pick?
I also picked the Cave of the Winds. The Cave of the Winds is now open year-round. It didn't used to be, but interestingly enough, they opened it all year. You can still go into the exhibit, you can still go into the movie, and you can still take the elevator ride down, not to the portion where you get soaking wet, but you still get that incredible view from down below. I also recommended taking a guided tour. So those would be my picks for this time of year. You get to learn the history, and you get to go to the attraction.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's point human. All right, well, it's lunchtime, and for our lunch, the AI gave us two options. The first option it gave us was Top of the Falls. Fortunately, Top of the Falls is also a seasonal restaurant. They are not open at the beginning of March. It is really slumping back-to-back of attractions and food that aren't available in the off-season. Now, it did redeem itself a little bit. It also suggested the Rainforest Cafe on Old Falls Street, and that is a good pick. So let's see if you can beat that, Nick.
All right, so the Rainforest Cafe is a good choice. And Top of the Falls, when you're in peak season, another great option. But my picks were Faux Golden. It's a gem. It's a diamond in the rough. It's something that people don't necessarily know is there unless you have someone like me letting you know to go. But you're talking about incredible pho, you're talking about pad thai, it's delicious. My other recommendation, you are on vacation in a tourist town and we have the Hard Rock Cafe. So there's Hard Rock Cafes all over, but you get to go to Niagara Falls Hard Rock Cafe and get the little Hard Rock Cafe pin. So those are my two recommendations,
Well, so the points are here. AI was sort of half right, but I can't get over the fact that it doesn't know when things are open. That is a sore point with the AI right now. So I have to give it, once again, to the human. So now it was what to do after lunch, and unfortunately, the AI did not understand the assignment. It told us to explore 3 great attractions in the city of Niagara Falls: the Buffalo AKG Art Museum, the Buffalo Museum of Science, and the Darwin Martin House, all of which are well over 20 miles away from the city center, which would be double our limit. So not good at all for the AI. Nick, hopefully you did better.
All right, so as you can see behind us, the Aquarium of Niagara. I absolutely love this. I have little kids, so we come here regularly, but definitely an awesome place to come and visit. The Underground Railroad Heritage Center, some great history. A lot of people don't realize Niagara Falls, very significant history within the Underground Railroad. And then also the Power Vista, which is actually free. It's a science museum that's attached to the power plant that's here, and the exhibits are incredible, and like I said, free. So that would be my advice.
Well, this one wasn't even fair. The humans swept this round. Which means, I think it's time for dinner.
Let's go.
All right, well now it's time to choose our dinner reservations. And the AI chose the Skylon Tower with its beautiful panoramic views of Niagara Falls. Except that tower is on the other side of the gorge in Canada. Now, if you can't remember to the beginning of the video, we did specify that we wanted all of our picks to be on the US side only in case we didn't have our passports on us to enter into Canada. So unfortunately, it looks like we're not making that dinner reservation. Hopefully though, Nick can save us.
Yeah, so I had picked the Red Coach Inn. It has an incredible ambiance. They have sometimes a nice roaring fire inside there. Outside, you have this beautiful view of the rapids, and the food is incredible. It's everything that you want for a nice hearty meal in the middle of March.
I can absolutely agree with that. And it looks like, once again, point human. All right, our last stop is what to do after dinner. And the artificial intelligence travel planner decided to send us over to the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino. Specifically, it was recommending that we check out their event center to see if there were any concerts happening, which is a really, really great pick. There are a lot of great music acts throughout the year that come to the Seneca Niagara Resort. So Nick, how are you going to beat this?
All right, so my thinking behind this was, one, you're here to see Niagara Falls, and also consistency. I wanted to make sure that this was available every night. So I chose the illumination. When you come to Niagara Falls, you're not going to want to miss them lighting up the falls every night.
Well, the results are officially in. I've been keeping track the entire time. I will say for this round, I have to give a point to both the AI and the human, but that's not going to make a difference in the final results. Nick has run away with the title. Nick, congratulations.
Thank you.
You beat the bot.
That's right. But ultimately, you know what is most important for me is that when you're coming to Niagara Falls, your trip is spent doing what you're meaning to do, and that's spending time with your loved ones, relaxing, and getting to see this beautiful natural wonder that we have here. So no matter what it is that you're looking to do when you're here, whether it's a family trip, whether it's a romantic getaway, I'll be able to set up a trip perfect for you.
Which is the reason why we explore Niagara together. Remember, folks, to like and subscribe to our channel. Every week, we're gonna highlight another amazing thing here in Niagara. And to plan your trip to Niagara Falls, go click on the link down in the description below to visit our travel planning services. And you may even get a call from Nick himself.
May just might be me.
Goodbye, everyone.